It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Opening round here in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, along with the 4 majors, this one of the 5 most significant events in the world of golf. It's the Players' Championship. This, of course, always a who's who in the world of golf. Nearly all of the top 50 players are here. And Frank, we focus in on our featured golfer, the rookie, now one of the favorites this week after winning down at Bay Hill on Sunday.
And with the stadium closing hole, 16 the par 5 that's reachable, 17, of course, we all know how scary that shot is across the water. And then shot to start the tournament.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round, and he will very quickly move to 1 under par. A fine Thursday as we get rolling in this Players' Championship, the course in pristine condition. Frank, we hear so much about this golf course being one that favors accuracy over distance. Is that fair to say?
It is. Often we use the phrase, it favors no one. And I think that's the hardest part of the golf course. There's no stereotypical type winner here at TPC Sawgrass. It really is a good blend of just finding position on some holes. Then the longer hitters, well, they can take advantage. The new 12th hole, for example, the drivable par 4. There's some tweaks in the golf course, but still they expose everybody long and short. And that's the beauty and in some respect the pain of this golf course.
Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guaranteed 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Frank, a nice mix of holes to start. So here we go with a par 3 at the 3rd.
very narrow at the front of this green, and that bunker too, you don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful.
Okay, that's not one he'll remember, but he still has a decent chance to get out of here with a par.
One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second. And that one gonna be okay, although it does finish just off the green. 10-foot putt left. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. Well, all the pros will tell you the 5th here at TPC Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards. It's the longest par 4 on the golf course. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Left himself with 147 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
This one has a chance to be close.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
9 feet remaining here for birdie. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just 1 shot off the top spot. Hole number 6, 393 yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. A little under 90 yards left here for his second.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par.
Frank, the 7th hole here at the TPC Sawgrass, vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. Anything other than straight. Confuses the player off the tee. But there's 3 pot bunkers down the right side. Just inside that last little pot bunker on the left of that, it's actually a pretty good line.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
This could be a good one.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th.
Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface.
Now some touch needed here for his second.
This from about 10 feet.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain at 6 under par.
Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now We're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Another excellent shot from around the green.
Now this for another birdie. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th. And that'll finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. With all the elements of his game have been in sync today, a terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and this will stay a one-shot lead. Now to the short par 4 12th. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. And certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved, and that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green, so players have to make a decision here.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. Chance now for another birdie. Nah, that's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. That one safely in. And it's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 7 under. Well, on this back 9 here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. That one safely on the putting surface. This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14th. Narrow fairway bunker and a lateral water hazard running along the left side and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
That one just going to sneak on by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's going to remain at 8 under. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit a tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway nota, this is second.
151 yards left. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
An outside look here for birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And the lead moves to 2 now with 3 holes to play here on day 1. Now to the par 5 16, 523 yards. And the key here, besides the obvious, good drive, solid second shot, is to not look too far ahead. But that's easier said than done, because as you get to that second shot, you can plainly see what's ahead, and that is the famous par 3 17th and the water to the right.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green.
12 feet still to go.
Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he pushes that lead to 3 shots with 2 holes to go.
Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. At the 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, and very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will be an opening round 62, a tremendous score. So an ideal day one for our featured golfer, already 3 shots clear of the field after 18 holes.
3 is so much different, Rich. You can afford to make a little mini mistake, so you can keep that in the back pocket. But